the overall topic of Marvel Rivals and every single like little aspect of the game is just getting crazy right now. I don't even know how to really explain it, but like the game is just in a very tough spot. One of the things that I want to jump on first is that the game is dry. Like honestly, like there's not much to do. It's stale. The content has just got really stale, and a lot of the stuff that actually like has been done recently is really just like to keep the retention of. Actually, just today when I logged on, one of the things that they had was like a double X, not a double XP, but a double token thing, so people could finish the battle pass. But even with the battle passes, like the mini battle passes, if you notice, a lot of them are to keep player retention and to keep people playing. Like you can buy your way through it, of course, but there you have to like get a certain amount of XP. So essentially, the game can gain a certain amount of hours, so they can keep like people on the game. And essentially, like what's been a problem recently is matchmaking and just the loop, the gameplay loop in general. I'm of the opinion of like this game should be completely changed when it comes to strategists. All the invincibility ults need to go. No more invincibility ults. Like let's just actually have like strategists strategize. Like let's keep the game like keep it great. Keep it cool. Keep the characters like where people have to think about what they do. Don't just pop like a 12 to 24-second invincibility ult. Then you have Loki, copy Luna, pop another invincibility ult. Then you have Cloak and Dagger, invincibility ult. Like we have Ultron, we have Jeff the Shark, we have Mantis, and who else? I think Adam. I don't know if I'm missing someone, but at the moment, like these characters do not get used because it's just this meta. All it's like, oh, just use the same three supports, use the same three characters, and it's just like, bruh, this is boring, bruh. This is boring. Nobody wants to do this, which is crazy because I actually got further in matchmaking. I said matchmaking, but more like comp, where I use Cloak and Dagger a lot, and I was just like, let's just see what happens if I just meta dog my way up in rank. And I got to like GM2, which is my new peak because I'm not really that good at this game, but honestly, I really don't care because it's just boring. I'm at that point like where I figure my character is not in the game yet, like which is crazy because I've lorded so many characters and I don't really stick with them, like it's not I don't get that like wow factor that wow I can really play this character over and over again and not get tired of it. And funny enough, one of the characters like that first sort of grabbed me in strategist and people this is the character that everybody hates to see on their team. It's Jeff the Shark. Like I honestly find Jeff to be really fun, but like nobody likes him, so it's like womp womp, and it sucks. But overall, the game is just boring. There's a lot of stuff that's contributing to that, like the lack of vanguards and the lack of strategists, and the fact that we keep getting DPS. Blade, as of recently, he's the weakest DPS, but he's cool. He has a sword, he has a little shotgun, and they buffed him a little bit, but he's still kind of buns. You just sort of have like these characters that are just like womp womp, and then you have these characters that are awesome. And Emma is still the highest banned character in the game, I believe, or one of the highest banned characters. And you have Black Panther, who's still a meta character who has to be banned because a streamer said so, and that's just what happens. We're in a tough spot. The game is just weird. Everybody thinks that you have to listen to a streamer. Everybody follows the same tier list. We have the same people saying the same opinions. And it's just like the game got stale. And one of the things that I do understand is that this game is new and it's still trying to, find its footing in the overall like multiplayer space. So there's still more room for growth. There's still more room for improvement. There's still more characters that can be added and that will be added, but unfortunately a lot of the vanguards and the strategists won't be added till next year. I know that because this game has been mapped out. Usually like when these developers are making a game, you have like a plan of like characters you're going to release. The most popular characters are going to be DPS, and I think Daredevil is like one of the characters that people have been throwing around in Angela. And my knowledge of Angela is Contest of Champions, so don't go too overboard. I'm not like a super, Angela fan, or I don't know anything about that character. But like, it could be a tank, it could be a DPS. She, she's in that field of where she can be both, and it's just tough. It's tough because if we get too many DPSs, like this game's gonna go downhill. We need more strategists. We need more tanks, and honestly, we just need the game to be fun. And just like, we don't need a single other invincibility ult in this game. Please get rid of that. I would honestly just rework it. Just take it out the game. Like, it's boring. It just doesn't work. And honestly, like, we can do better. We can have like some actual like competitive nature to the game where we just come up with strategies to do stuff that, like some fun stuff like the triple support or triple tank or triple DPS. Like, I get the different comps, but we can do stuff differently. We don't have to just run the same two characters or the same three characters, the same DPS, the same tanks. Like, it's boring, man. It's boring. But I think the game will get there. Right now, it's in a tough spot. It's struggling. We get it. The only thing I didn't like about the matchmaking video that just came out pretty recently was the fact that the the radius of the matchmaking gets larger the longer the queue time goes on. So essentially, you get put with not characters, players who have like these low ranks, or they can have super high ranks, just depending on like how long the queue time goes on for. So essentially, like, your team can have like a bad player on it, and then the opposite team can have like a crazy dude who just mops and just runs through your team. It's just weird. And, like, I've never really been like a type of person who's gone through like a matchmaking system and be like, "Yep, this is why I'm losing." Like, is this what happens? This is the first time I've ever even heard of a game really dropping a matchmaking system like that and saying how it works. I really don't care. I just want to be able to play and have fun. That's my focus. I don't really care about my rank, because even if I was Celestial, even if I was one above all, if I'm not having fun and the game's boring, like, why does that matter? Like, why does that matter? So, I guess what I'm going to say for the community is that everybody should play who they want to play. Everybody just, just F all the haters, bro. Play who you want to play. If you want to play Jeff. Turn off chat. Turn off voice chat. Just go for it. Just go for it. Do what you want to do. Play who makes you happy. Because if you're throwing the game on purpose, that's one thing. But if you're just trying to play like a character who you honestly want to play, and sometimes it works, I've seen Jeff games where people, go crazy unexpectedly. Is it rare? Maybe. But it happens. Good. Just do what you feel is right. Play the character, and I heard this from one of my comp games. Play the character who you feel you're good at. Do not play the character that was made on a tier list by 7 streamers. Like, just play who you want to play. That's all I gotta say. I'll see you guys in the next one.